Imagine a person who doesn't just lie, but rewires your perception of truth. A person who doesn't just manipulate, but engineers reality itself, turning your emotions, relationships, and even your memories against you. This is the Machiavellian psychopath. Not the cartoonish villain twirling a mustache, but a chillingly efficient predator who operates in the shadows of normalcy, dismantling lives with surgical precision. The process begins with what psychologists call idealization. They don't just enter your life, they infiltrate it, studying you with the detached focus of a scientist examining a specimen. Every conversation, every casual interaction is data. Your fears, your dreams, the insecurities you've never voiced aloud. They mirror your emotions, reflect your values, and present themselves as the missing piece in your life. It's not charm, it's camouflage. They're not being authentic. They're building a persona designed to bypass your defenses. Listen, this is where most people make the fatal mistake. They assume manipulation is loud, aggressive, obvious. But the most dangerous predators are silent. The Machiavellian psychopath doesn't force their way into your trust. They make you invite them in. They'll remember small details, your favorite book, the name of your childhood pet, and weaponize them later, creating an illusion of intimacy. They'll praise you just enough to make you crave their approval, then withdraw it at the exact moment you start depending on it. This isn't random cruelty, it's operant conditioning. They're training you to seek their validation while eroding your self-worth. Once they've secured your emotional investment, the next phase begins: isolation. This isn't the dramatic, locked-in-a-basement kind of isolation. It's far more subtle. They'll plant seeds of doubt about your friends. Did you notice how they ignored you at dinner? Or your partner? They don't really understand you like I do. They'll frame their manipulations as concern, making you question whether your loved ones are truly loyal. Over time, you withdraw, not because you're forced to, but because you've been convinced it's your choice. And when you're emotionally isolated, when your support system is weakened, that's when the real psychological dismantling begins. Gaslighting is their masterpiece. They won't just deny their actions. They'll make you doubt your own memory of them. "I never said that," they'll insist with such conviction, you'll wonder if you imagined it. They'll reframe your reactions as irrational. You're too sensitive or pathological. You're paranoid. The goal isn't just to confuse you. It's to make you distrust your own mind. And once you're trapped in that cycle of self-doubt, they can reshape your reality at will. Listen, this is critical. The Machiavellian psychopath doesn't just want control. They want ownership. They'll systematically dismantle your identity, mocking your passions. You're really wasting time on that hobby, minimizing your achievements. Anyone could have done that. And reframing your strengths as flaws. You're too trusting, that's why people take advantage of you. Over time, you'll start to see yourself through their eyes, adopting their criticisms as your own. Your confidence erodes, your autonomy withers. And the worst part? You'll believe it's your fault. The final stage is discard. Once you've served your purpose, whether as a source of attention, money, or simply as an ego boost, they'll discard you with the same indifference as tossing a used tissue. But here's the twist. They won't do it dramatically. They'll phase you out, making you chase their fading approval, leaving you scrambling to figure out what went wrong. And when you confront them, they'll twist the narrative. You're too clingy. You're imagining things, or the classic, "You're just unstable." The psychological whiplash is devastating. You're left questioning not just the relationship, but your own sanity. And here's the cruelest irony. They'll often walk away unscathed, even admired, while you're left picking through the wreckage of your self-esteem. They'll paint you as the problem, ensuring that if you speak out, you'll sound like the irrational one. This is the hallmark of Machiavellian psychopathy. They don't just harm you, they make you complicit in your own destruction. So how do you protect yourself? First, trust the unease. If something feels off, it probably is. Second, watch for patterns. Do they take accountability, or is every conflict somehow your fault? Third, maintain your support network. Predators thrive in isolation. And finally, remember this: the most dangerous people aren't the ones who show you their fangs. They're the ones who make you doubt your own reflection.